Welcome to the KEPRS training videos. These videos are sponsored through the Office of Education Licensure and Effectiveness, through the authorization of the Education Professional Standards Board, which is a part of the Kentucky Department of Education. The system that I will be reviewing in this video is the Kentucky Educator Program Review System, or KEPRS. And I have some contact information here and some phone numbers that you can pause this video at any time and use those for further communications. This particular video is a group of about 10 or 12 videos that we will be making, and this is going to focus on the attached supporting documents. And the reason we do this is the overall program review process in Kentucky and on the KEPRS system is made up of a variety of data, including the overview information about the institution and the provider. We gather information about the educator programs themselves. We gather information about courses and the associated curriculum, your clinical educators or faculty, the assessments that you use, and then of course everything gets aligned to and linked to various standards. All this information gets gathered and pulled into a program review, and then we hope that these program reviews serve as a means of making you better prepared for accreditation, either through CAPE or state accreditation. So one of our videos focuses on user ID and your passwords and security and access to the KEPRS system. And once you've done that, you get to the landing page for KEPRS, which looks like this. Then you can get to the other modules within KEPRS by hovering on the home. And you've got these various modules that you can use, including the one for attached supporting documents. Or you can find one of the icons, and it basically is the same thing. You can go to the attached supporting documents icon and click there. And the attached supporting documents is a pretty straightforward module, so this won't take very much time. We've got a test system set up that uses the name Center College. It's not Center College, this is all test data. And I've already attached some documents ahead of time. Some of them tie back to the EPP, they are EPP-wide documents, and some of them tie back to specific programs. And when we do that, you'll see here on this first column on the left is the document source. Either it came from the EPP or it came from a program attachment. If it's a program attachment, then you'll also find in this other column where it talks about the program, the specific program and attributes, and the program code. So again, this is just a general list of all of the attachments, and then from this list, you can go in and either delete it if it's no longer valid, or you can replace it if you have an update. Also, on just about all of the grid views that we have, you can export the information to Excel, and that will give you a list of all of this information, all of these fields, into an Excel spreadsheet. So let's go through the attachment process. I'll say add attachments, and you'll get a pop-up here that asks, is this an EPP attachment or is this a program attachment? Again, EPP just simply means that it's EPP-wide. It's something that will be used across all of the programs. So the document type, and this could be one of several here. You've got a document that could be explaining your clinical experiences, partnerships, the Kentucky P12 curriculum evidence, your Option 6 mentoring experience, or quality assurance system, student handbook. There's a variety of names that we've predefined and put into the system for you to use. So let's just say maybe we've got a student handbook. I don't need to pick a category or program because again, this is EPP wide, but I do need to select the file. So I can go in and say, let's see here, let's say it's evidence and analysis. I can just grab any old document. Oh, it said for student handbook. Let me go back and see if I have a student handbook. Well, I do, there's a student handbook. So there's two documents. I don't really need both. I can delete evidence and analysis. I really just want to save the student handbook. Okay. Let me go in and attach another one. This time we'll choose the programs option, And let's see what document type here. Now I'll use the evidence and analysis, because you could attach evidence and analysis either EPP wide or at the program level. So let's use evidence and analysis. Let's pick a program. I'll pick biological science, although you could pick more than one. You could multi-select and say, well, my evidence analysis is the same for biology as it is for chemistry. So which program codes? I've got one here for biological science and also one here for chemistry. And if this list were long, I could say select all, and it would pick all the program codes. So now let me go in and select the actual file. I did have one for evidence and analysis. There we go. And I'll save that file. And then it's been attached, and you can see it down here, evidence and analysis. And it saved it for biological and chemistry. So again, this could be a rather long list. You may want to group or sort the attachments in here. You can group by document type by clicking on the column and dragging it up one row. And that would sort all of your attachments by the different types. So here's agreement and letters. Here's clinical experiences, partnerships, evidence and analysis, etc. So this comes in handy. We're trying to find specific examples and attachments so that you can go in and either delete or replace them. You could also, let me go ahead and remove that particular filter. You may want to sort this by the last update date and time. So I've just sorted by downward scale of the date. So today is the 20th, it's around 4 o'clock. And these were the two attachments that I attached, rather for chemistry and biological science, the evidence and analysis. And then just prior to that, I attached the student handbook. So again, this particular module is fairly straightforward, pretty easy to use. I hope that this was informative and that you'll view some of the other videos as well. Thank you for your time and joining us today.